Our next comedian is married. Case dismissed. And he's actually still standing. Please welcome Jacob Black.
I accidentally a beer. I am standing. I am fully grown. I'm a fully grown adult male, not fully developed or fully functioning. No, I am fully grown. This is the full height that I will get to. I do have a wife. I also have a daughter. She's 5 inches taller than me. I'm from a little town called Perth in Australia. It's not the one in Ontario. It's actually a little bit smaller. Perth's a lot like a hospital. It's very pretty and it's very clean, but if you're there for more than 3 days, something's really wrong. My father is Indian and Malay and Irish, and my mother is half English and half bitch. You're right, that's not fair. She's not English. I always wanted to learn the piano when I was a kid so that I could be a tiny pianist instead of just... And anyway, so... But my mother had banned music from the house. She was a lot like the Taliban like that. Also, she wanted me to become a suicide bomber. With the mixed heritage, I could have had, like, really great genes. I should have had an Anglo-Saxon body and Southeast Asian skin. And instead, I got a Southeast Asian body and Voldemort's fucking skin. To add on insult to injury, I'm a fatty fat. Fatty bumbalada, it's like a waterbed under here. I can't even fall over, I bounce straight back. My belly stops dancing 3 songs after I do. But it's fun being foreign in Canada. It's fun being an expat and not an immigrant. And what's the difference between an expat and an immigrant? Yeah, it's racism. I love having this accent. But I don't like having this accent when it's time to order a Coke at a restaurant. What do you have? A Coke. Sorry? A Diet Coke. Pardon? A Pepsi. Oh, we only have Coke. That's why I always have beer. No idea what the fuck the next joke was. And my beer's empty. Being Australian, you get a lot of really good questions. Questions like, are there lots of kangaroos there? And does the water really flush the other way? Do you like Fosters? And the answers to those questions are yes, and they're delicious. Probably, I've never really looked. And fuck off. Fuck right off. Foster's is not Australian for beer. Foster's is Australian for cat piss. It's wrong if you drink it. It's broken. Don't fucking drink it. And I wish I had $1, and just so we're very clear, a US dollar. For every time I hear everything in Australia wants to kill you. You guys are like obsessed with dangerous animals in Australia. Piss off. We have koala bears. You have actual bears. We have wallabies. You have wolves. You have coyotes, which are like a dirty, ugly redneck wolf. And that makes them more scary. Because they're easily confused. Like a redneck. And they're more inbred, so they're prone to violence. Like a redneck. Like, if you see some muppet in a truck, and he's got a Confederate flag here, and an NRA logo there, you know 2 things. Number 1, he fucks his cousin. And number 2, you need to be way the hell away from that bloke. So coyotes are way more scary than anything we've got in Australia, because they're just like that guy. They probably vote for fucking Trump too. There was another joke after that too. I'll explain that when you're older. So yeah. But seriously, while we're talking about lazy, shiftless, loser idiots, when the fuck did the Canadian sun do anything good? I've had hotter farts. I walked outside today, my testicles jumped so far back up into my body they became ovaries. Holy snapping duck shit. My eyeballs froze. And the nose hairs turned into icicles, which tickled. So I sneezed. Right as a little squirrel come running across in front of me. A little frozen booger bullet. Booglet. Right between the eyes, squirrel's dead. His little buddy comes bounding over, looking up at me, all Canadian and... Achoo! 2 dead squirrels. So maybe everything from Australia does want to kill you. There was probably a 12th or a 13th joke as well. It's your fault. If you were less attractive, I'd have a better memory. You could maybe dress less good too. I love how... Thank you for laughing. I love how polite Canadians are. Canadians, like... Seriously, a Canadian will hold a door for you for 4.5 minutes. They'll hold a door for you for so long that you grow a mustache. But try and merge with one of you on the 401 and you're really in the guardrail. Sorry, eh? It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for letting me on your stage and, you know, not teasing me for being short and fat and drunk. I've just one question and I'd like you to think about it on your way home. Maybe email me an answer later. Do vegans swallow?
Jacob owes me $5 for that last joke. I said it wouldn't work. Anyway, he's from a land down under, Jacob Black.